Welcome to part 3 in our EasyGen tutorial series for creating terrain. In video 2 we learned how to paint our terrain, and in this video we'll learn how to export the map, load it up in Radiant, and compile it so that you can load it up in Smoking Guns and walk around and take a look. So the first thing we'll do is go up to Export Map, and you'll see that by default these boxes are checked, and you want to leave them that way. To make things easier in Radiant, we'll insert into a skybox and add an info player start. EasyGen will take care of that for you, so that's a really nice feature. Include models is checked by default. There is a way actually to drop models into EasyGen and place them, but I actually prefer to do that in Radiant. So it doesn't hurt anything to leave that checked, but I'll uncheck it. Your file name will be generated for you, and in this case it's D1, of course. Under templates, you want to select Q3 Map 2. Now if you wish, you can preview the shader that will be generated, and you can see that some of the textures that we used for our grass and for our dirt and whatnot are included in here. This is really nice. I like the way the shader is generated for you. And at this point we'll just hit continue, and we'll want to name it D1. And that's it. We're done with EasyGen for now. We can always come back later if we don't like the result and tweak a few things, but for now that's it. Now we can move on to Radiant and open D1, and you can see the skybox has been created for us already. Let's load up a skybox image here, SG Sky, and holding Control Shift Alt on the keyboard and left clicking allows us to select all the needed faces for the skybox, and we'll just get us a nice pretty blue sky here. Escape, save. Now before you can compile, you need to go into your Smoking Guns folder, into the scripts folder, and find shaderlist.txt. Open that with the text editor of your choice and add D1 to the shader list. And let me just go ahead and do it manually again. Select save and you can close it. Now it's time to compile the map, whether it be with a batch file, or in this case I like to use Q3 Map 2 tools. Makes things very easy. Make sure in the top left drop down box that .map is selected, and select the name of the map that you'd like to compile. D1 of course for us. Under build options, -meta is all you need, and under light there's all kinds of stuff you can choose, but we're going to do this one real quickly, so we'll just select fast. Then hit build, and this will take just a moment because it's not a very big map. Once the box is closed there, if this is grayed out, just select a different map and then go back to the one we compiled and select dev map. Alright, now you can see that this actually looks much better in game than you might have guessed it would. Blending is looking pretty good. The terrain is not quite as blocky as we might have expected. Of course you can make it smoother by using smaller grids. This is what I wanted to show you with this peak here. You see how that's all stretched out? It's just not very appealing at all, but I guess, you know, maybe I'm being a little nitpicky there. And that's a limitation of the shaders and a limitation of my shader knowledge. Perhaps at some point in the future someone with more expertise than myself can help us iron that out. But as you can see, this is a great little program. Looks like this might have taken me a week to do, and when in all actuality it only took me 20 minutes. With a little thought, you can actually make terrains that are much more believable than this one. We just did this one in a hurry, you know, to kind of demonstrate the use of the tool. But the main thing I would advise you against is just cranking these out left and right. Gameplay should be the deciding factor. Sure, we want our maps to look pretty, but we want to have good gameplay. I could crank out one of these every 2 days and release it, but people wouldn't want to play them if the gameplay is not good. So hey, keep that in mind. Try EasyGen. It's a great tool for your mapping needs, and we hope to see your new map at smokingguns.net real soon. Thanks for watching.